Hello. Did you already know the benefits of sauna? Imagine entering a warm environment, feeling the heat enveloping your body and gradually notice how each muscle relaxes, while your worries melt with the steam. It seems like a moment of pure relaxation, right? But believe me, this goes far beyond. Today, I'll tell you how a simple sauna session can transform your health, improve your sleep, revitalize your skin, and even prolong your life. Let's discover the amazing benefits of sauna together. Imagine entering a small log cabin, the air around you warm and moist. In a few seconds, your body begins to react. Sweat runs through your skin, and intense heat envelopes your muscles, creating a unique feeling of relaxation. For those who have never experienced, the sauna may seem just a moment of discomfort in a suffocating environment. But actually, there is much more going on beneath the surface. The sauna, a space heated between 158 Fahrenheit and 212 Fahrenheit, is much more than a simple heat bath. Its origins date back centuries, with records of saunas already being used by Nordic and Finnish peoples as part of their cultural and health traditions. Although there are different types of saunas, the dry, typical of Finland, and the steam sauna, also known as the Turkish bath, all have in common the use of extreme heat to provoke a series of physiological responses in the body. One of the body's first responses to the heat of the sauna is dilation of blood vessels, a process called vasodilation. The body, when exposed to such high temperatures, enters into self-defense mode. The heart starts pumping blood faster to try to regulate the internal temperature, sending more blood to the surface of the skin. This acceleration of blood flow is beneficial because it improves tissue oxygenation and accelerates the removal of metabolic waste. It is as if the body enters into a kind of light training. The heart works faster, beating up to 30% more than in its normal resting state, which over time can strengthen the heart muscle and improve cardiovascular capacity. For many people, the sauna is a form of passive exercise, especially useful for those with mobility restrictions. The heat in the sauna causes the body to start sweating abundantly. This process is not only a way to cool the body, sweat also serves as an important detoxification channel. During sweating, the body releases a number of accumulated toxins such as heavy metals, for example, lead, mercury, and chemicals that may have accumulated in adipose tissue over time. The skin is the largest organ of the human body, and sweating is one of the most natural ways to eliminate these toxins. In addition, increased blood flow and heat help open skin pores, facilitating this elimination. The result is a cleaner, softer, and more rejuvenated skin. The post-sauna feeling of lightness and freshness is directly linked to this process of internal purification. One of the biggest attractions of sauna for many people is the relief of muscle tension. When you sit in a sauna, the heat penetrates deep into the muscles, helping to relax them. This is particularly beneficial for those who engage in intense physical activities or suffer from chronic pain. Increased blood circulation in the muscles accelerates the removal of lactic acid, a substance that causes that feeling of muscle pain after exercise. The combination of heat with general body relaxation creates an ideal environment for muscle recovery and pain relief. Many athletes and people with active lifestyles integrate the sauna in their physical recovery routines for this reason. In addition to the physical effects, the extreme heat of the sauna has a significant impact on mental health. The simple fact of being in an environment where the focus is to relax and let the body detoxify already provides a sense of well-being. However, the sauna goes beyond that. Studies show that regular use of saunas is associated with a reduction in stress and anxiety levels. In addition, sauna use was associated with a lower incidence of cardiovascular diseases, such as heart attacks and strokes, in populations that make frequent use of this practice. The sauna can be considered a preventive tool in promoting cardiovascular health in the long term. Entering a sauna is like giving the body a chance to reset. Each session brings a range of physical and mental benefits, from detoxification and muscle relaxation to improved cardiovascular health and immune system. For those looking for a simple and effective way to take care of their health, the sauna offers a complete experience, uniting physical and mental well-being in one place. When you enter a sauna, the intense heat begins to act immediately on your body. The temperature within this environment usually ranges between 158 Fahrenheit and 212 Fahrenheit, and the body, when exposed to this elevated temperature, needs to react quickly to maintain homeostasis, the internal balance necessary for proper functioning. One of the main physiological responses to the heat of the sauna is the dilation of blood vessels, a process known as vasodilation, which is directly related to improving blood circulation. Vasodilation occurs because the heat causes the walls of blood vessels to relax, allowing them to expand and increase in diameter. This has an immediate effect on blood flow, which circulates more efficiently throughout the body. Dilated vessels allow more blood to reach vital muscles and organs, providing a range of cardiovascular health benefits. When your blood vessels dilate, the heart responds by pumping blood more quickly and efficiently. It is as if the circulatory system was temporarily boosted. Increased blood flow ensures that your muscles receive more oxygen and nutrients, essential for their proper functioning. This also means that the body is able to remove metabolic waste, such as carbon dioxide and lactic acid, more efficiently. This process is particularly useful for people who engage in regular physical activity or suffer from muscle aches. The sauna can act as a complement to post-exercise recovery, helping to relax tense muscles and accelerating muscle recovery. Increased blood flow also helps relieve muscle spasms and chronic pain, providing natural relief without the need for medication. For the organs, especially the heart, kidneys, and liver, increased blood flow is equally beneficial. The oxygenated and nutrient-rich blood that flows to these organs helps optimize their functioning. In the case of the kidneys, for example, this facilitates blood filtration and toxin removal. For the heart, the benefit comes from reduced resistance to blood flow, which decreases the workload of the heart muscle. One of the most important effects of sauna-induced vasodilation is the reduction of blood pressure. Blood pressure is the force that blood exerts against the walls of blood vessels as it is pumped by the heart. When the vessels are more dilated, there is less resistance to blood flow, which consequently reduces pressure on the vessel walls. High blood pressure, also known as hypertension, is one of the main causes of heart disease, stroke, and other serious health problems. For those suffering from hypertension, the sauna can be a natural tool to help manage and reduce blood pressure levels. A study in Finland, where regular saunas are part of the culture, showed that people who use saunas regularly have significantly lower blood pressure than those who do not have the habit of attending them. By lowering blood pressure, the sauna helps protect the heart and blood vessels from damage caused by high blood pressure in the long term. With the regular practice of sauna, this reduction in blood pressure can become a protective factor against cardiovascular diseases, prolonging the health of the circulatory system. The positive impact of the sauna on cardiovascular health goes beyond the simple dilation of blood vessels and reduction of blood pressure. The heart, like other muscles in the body, needs exercise to stay strong and efficient. During a sauna session, the heart is subjected to a slight stress, as it needs to work harder to compensate for the heat. This temporary increase in heart rate, which can reach levels comparable to moderate exercise, strengthens the heart muscle over time. In addition, exposure to heat causes the body to sweat intensely. Such sweating not only helps to eliminate toxins, but also reduces the volume of fluid in the body, which can decrease the workload on the heart and blood vessels. This passive cardiovascular training process is one of the reasons why frequent use of the sauna is associated with a reduction in the risk of heart disease and stroke. Studies conducted in populations that regularly use saunas indicate that these people have a lower incidence of death from cardiovascular diseases. A Finnish study followed men from half-age for more than 20 years and found that those who used the sauna between 4 and 7 times a week had 50% less chance of dying from heart-related diseases compared to those who used the sauna once a week or less. This impressive data suggests that regular use of the sauna can be an effective long-term strategy to promote cardiovascular health. Another important aspect of cardiovascular health is the elasticity of blood vessels. Over time, factors such as age, poor diet, sedentary lifestyle, and high blood pressure can reduce the elasticity of blood vessels, making them stiffer. This stiffness increases the risk of cardiovascular disease because blood has more difficulty in circulating through the body. The sauna helps to combat this problem by promoting the maintenance of natural elasticity of blood vessels. The heat relaxes the walls of the vessels, which in the long run helps them to remain more flexible. This not only improves blood flow, but also protects against the hardening of the arteries' atherosclerosis, a dangerous condition that can lead to heart attacks and strokes. The positive impact of sauna on blood circulation can also be felt by people suffering from problems related to poor circulation, such as peripheral arterial disease (DAP) and venous insufficiency. DAP, for example, is characterized by reduced blood flow to the lower limbs, which can cause pain, discomfort, and even ulcers. By improving blood flow, the sauna can relieve these symptoms and provide an improvement in the quality of life of those suffering from these conditions. People who suffer from venous insufficiency, which occurs when the veins have difficulty returning blood to the heart, may also benefit. The heat of the sauna helps improve circulation, which facilitates venous return and reduces swelling in the legs and ankles, a common symptom of this condition. Incorporating regular sauna use into your routine can be an effective strategy to promote better blood circulation and cardiovascular health. The simple act of sitting in a heated environment offers a number of benefits to the body, ranging from dilating blood vessels to improving the elasticity of arteries and lowering blood pressure. However, it is important to remember that although the sauna brings significant benefits, it should not replace other healthy habits. To get the maximum benefits for cardiovascular health, sauna should be used as a complement to a balanced diet, regular practice of physical exercises, and other wellness strategies. Whether to improve circulation, relieve muscle aches, or simply relax after a stressful day, the sauna offers a unique wellness experience, acting as a powerful ally in maintaining heart health and the entire circulatory system. So if you want to take care of your cardiovascular health in a natural and effective way, the comforting heat of the sauna may be exactly what you need. The sauna, in addition to providing a deep relaxation, has been the target of several scientific studies that demonstrate its incredible benefits for cardiovascular health. For those who regularly attend saunas, the effects on the cardiovascular system can be so beneficial that they are compared to a light session of physical exercise. Studies show that people who use saunas regularly are less likely to suffer from heart disease, such as hypertension, stroke, and even strokes. Each sauna session can, in fact, be seen as a real workout for your heart, with a series of physiological reactions that strengthen the cardiovascular system. The extreme heat inside a sauna, which can range from 158 Fahrenheit to 212 Fahrenheit, causes a series of responses in the body, especially in the circulatory system. When the body is exposed to this elevated temperature, the first physiological reaction is an increase in body temperature. The body, in an effort to regulate this temperature and prevent overheating, activates defense mechanisms such as dilation of blood vessels and intensification of sweating. The heart immediately kicks in, increasing its frequency to help dissipate heat through the skin through sweat. This response is called vasodilation, a process in which blood vessels dilate to allow more blood to flow through the skin surface, facilitating heat release. Vasodilation reduces resistance to blood flow, which results in a temporary decrease in blood pressure. During this process, the heart needs to work harder to pump blood effectively, which gives the heart muscle a kind of training. The heart rate during a sauna session can increase from 60 to 70 beats per minute at rest to something around 100 to 150 beats per minute, depending on the temperature of the sauna and the length of time it is in. This increase is comparable to the effect of a moderate intensity exercise, such as walking or running at a light pace. Therefore, each sauna session acts as a gentle exercise for the heart, strengthening it over. Hypertension or high blood pressure is one of the main risk factors for heart disease, stroke, and other serious health problems. When uncontrolled, it significantly increases the likelihood of damage to arteries, leading to atherosclerosis, a condition in which the arteries become hardened and narrow, hindering blood circulation. The good news is that regular use of the sauna has been associated with a significant reduction in blood pressure. Studies, especially in Finland where saunas are a common practice, show that regular saunas can help keep blood pressure at healthy levels. A Finnish study, considered one of the largest on the subject, followed more than 2,300 middle-aged men over a period of 20 years. The results were impressive. Men who went to saunas 4 to 7 times a week had 50% less chance of developing hypertension compared to those who went to the sauna only once a week. This effect occurs because when relaxing in the high temperatures of a sauna, blood vessels expand, and resistance to blood flow decreases. This decrease in resistance contributes to an immediate reduction in blood pressure. With frequent use, the body adapts to these vasodilation cycles, which can result in a more stable blood pressure over the long term. It is as if the sauna teaches your cardiovascular system to be more efficient, helping to prevent the development of chronic hypertension. the benefits of the sauna for the heart do not stop there. Regular exposure to heat is also associated with a lower incidence of stroke and stroke. During a sauna session, increased blood circulation not only strengthens the heart, but also promotes better vascular health. Arteries and veins become more flexible and less prone to hardening, one of the main factors contributing to heart attacks and strokes. In the same Finnish study that followed men for 20 years, the researchers found that those who used saunas 4 to 7 times a week had 63% less chance of suffering a fatal heart attack compared to men who attended saunas once a week or less. In addition, the risk of death from other cardiovascular diseases was also significantly lower among regular saunas users. The explanation for these protective effects lies in the impact that heat has on the circulatory system and the heart muscle. When the body is subjected to the heat of the sauna, the heart rate increases, as does the volume of blood that the heart pumps at each beat, known as cardiac output. This improves the efficiency of the heart and trains the cardiovascular system to better cope with stress situations. In addition, the increased blood circulation allows the body to remove toxins and metabolic products more quickly, which reduces inflammation and protects the arteries from damage. Another significant benefit of the sauna is the improvement in the health of the arteries and veins. The repeated heat of the sauna helps maintain the elasticity of blood vessels, which is crucial for good cardiovascular health. Over time, hardening of the arteries or atherosclerosis can lead to serious problems such as heart attacks and strokes. However, regular exposure to heat helps keep the walls of flexible vessels, preventing this hardening process. In addition, the temporary increase in heart rate during sauna provides a training effect for the cardiovascular system. Just as an athlete improves their performance with regular training, the heart and blood vessels benefit from frequent sauna sessions. This light and repeated cardiovascular training strengthens the heart and improves blood circulation, which can reduce the risk of vascular disease in the long term. Chronic inflammation is one of the main factors contributing to the development of heart disease. It can be caused by various factors, such as stress, poor diet, sedentary lifestyle, and autoimmune diseases. Studies suggest that regular use of the sauna may have an anti-inflammatory effect, helping to reduce levels of inflammation in the body. When you are in a sauna, intense sweating not only helps to eliminate toxins, but also stimulates the release of anti-inflammatory substances. In addition, the sauna can reduce levels of inflammatory proteins in the body, such as C-reactive protein, which is associated with an increased risk of heart disease. By reducing inflammation, the body is less likely to develop serious cardiovascular problems. The positive effects of sauna on cardiovascular health are not only temporary. Regular use of the sauna can lead to lasting adaptations in the cardiovascular system, resulting in increased resistance to physical stress and inflammation. Attending saunas regularly is an effective way to keep the heart healthy, especially in combination with other healthy living practices such as a balanced diet and physical exercise. A review study published in the Mayo Clinic Proceedings reinforces these findings, stating that regular sauna use is associated with a reduced risk of various chronic diseases, including cardiovascular disease. The researchers point out that sauna use, especially when combined with physical activity, can be a powerful tool in preventing heart attacks and strokes. Whether you're a veteran sauna user or someone who is considering including this practice in their routine, the benefits to the heart are unquestionable. Attending saunas regularly can reduce the risk of hypertension, heart attacks, and strokes, as well as improve vascular health overall. Each sauna session acts as a light cardiovascular workout, promoting a series of physiological responses that strengthen the heart, improve circulation, and protect the body from serious diseases. The sauna, when used responsibly and regularly, is a natural and effective way to take care of heart health. In addition to being a place of relaxation and detoxification, it offers an invisible but powerful benefit: a stronger and more resilient cardiovascular system that can result in a longer and healthier life. That feeling of lightness and freshness we feel when leaving a sauna is not just a superficial perception. It is a reflection of the powerful detoxification process that occurs inside our body as we sweat. The sauna, with its intense heat, stimulates sweating at much deeper levels than any other everyday activity, causing a variety of toxins to be expelled through the pores. These toxins include heavy metals, pollutants, and various impurities that, when accumulated, can impair the functioning of the body. Perspiration is a natural function of the body, being the main mechanism for temperature control. It usually occurs to keep body temperature stable, especially in hot conditions or during intense physical activities. However, the sauna takes this process to a new level. When we are in a sauna environment with temperatures ranging between 158 Fahrenheit and 212 Fahrenheit, our skin starts to sweat intensively. This sweat not only regulates body temperature, but also acts as one of the most efficient routes for elimination of toxins. Inside the sauna, the body is exposed to a heat that raises the temperature of the skin, causing a rapid and intense physiological response. Body temperature can rise to 100 Fahrenheit, a scenario that forces the body to seek ways to cool down quickly. It is at this time that the process of sweating is activated on a much larger scale than normal. During a sauna session, a person can sweat up to half a liter of water, depending on the exposure time and the ambient temperature. This abundant sweating is the key to detoxification. As the body expels liquids, it also carries with it a series of harmful substances that accumulate in the body due to pollution, inadequate nutrition, and even everyday stress. One of the major concerns of modern medicine is the accumulation of heavy metals in the body. Substances such as lead, mercury, cadmium, and arsenic can enter our body in many ways. Through contaminated food, air pollution, water, or even everyday products like cosmetics. These metals are not easily eliminated and tend to accumulate in tissues and organs, impairing the functioning of vital systems. Over time, excess heavy metals can cause neurological damage, kidney problems, cardiovascular disease, and even cancer. Fortunately, sauna-induced sweating is an effective way to help the body eliminate these harmful substances. Scientific studies show that heavy metals are expelled through the skin through sweat, relieving the body of the need to process them by the kidneys or liver, which are already overloaded. This makes the sauna a powerful tool for those seeking a deep and regular detox. In addition to heavy metals, our body is also constantly bombarded by pollutants and industrial chemicals. From pesticides in food to the chemicals we breathe daily due to pollution, our body accumulates an impressive amount of foreign and toxic substances. These substances can alter the hormonal balance, affect the nervous system, and compromise immunity. A sauna session can be a way to combat this chemical overload. When we sweat heavily, the body is able to eliminate water-soluble toxins such as bisphenol A, BPA, phthalates, dioxins, and other compounds that are absorbed by the skin or ingested through food. BPA, for example, is a chemical used in plastics that can interfere with hormonal function. Studies indicate that regular exposure to BPA is associated with diseases such as obesity, infertility, and even cancer. Through the sauna, a good part of these compounds is excreted by sweat, reducing the harmful impact they could have on the body. In addition to the internal benefits, the sauna provides a visible detoxification directly on the skin. During the session, pore opening is stimulated, allowing impurities, dirt, and dead cells to be eliminated with sweat. This skin cleansing process is similar to a dermis reset, helping to renew the texture and appearance of the skin. People who regularly attend saunas report that their skin becomes softer, more even, and luminous over time. Purifying your pores can also be especially beneficial for those suffering from acne or other skin problems. Clogging of pores with sebum and impurities is one of the main causes of pimples and blackheads. When sweating abundantly, these obstructions are eliminated, and the pores remain cleaner and less prone to inflammation. In addition, the increased blood circulation in the skin during sauna improves oxygenation of cells and favors the elimination of metabolic waste. This promotes more efficient cell regeneration, helping to slow down skin aging and keeping it healthier and resilient. Although the kidneys and liver are primarily responsible for eliminating toxins from the body, sweat functions as a third extremely efficient excretion system. Many toxins that are difficult to eliminate by the digestive tract or urinary system find their escape route in perspiration. Research shows that compounds such as ammonia, uric acid, and urea, byproducts of the body's metabolism, are also eliminated in large quantities through sweat. Under normal conditions, these compounds are filtered through the kidneys, but the heat of the sauna accelerates this process, giving the body an alternative route of excretion. This ability of sweat to eliminate waste and toxins explains why many ancient cultures, from the native peoples of America to the Scandinavians, use saunas or steam rooms as part of healing and cleansing rituals. They intuitively recognize the benefits of the sauna as a way to purify body and mind. In addition to the physical benefits, the sauna can also be seen as a form of mental detox. Stress, in its various forms, deeply impacts the body, affecting not only the mood but also physiological functions. Constant exposure to stress increases the production of hormones such as cortisol, which, when in high levels, can damage the immune system, increase inflammation, and contribute to weight gain. A regular sauna session, in addition to helping eliminate physical toxins, also acts directly on reducing stress. The heat of the sauna relaxes the muscles and promotes the release of endorphins, hormones responsible for feeling well-being. The result is a calmer mind and lighter body, free from the weight of accumulated stress. Attending saunas can therefore be an essential practice for those seeking a complete form of detoxification, not only of the body but also of the mind. The regular detox provided by the sauna offers benefits that accumulate over time. As the body gets rid of harmful toxins and accumulated waste, it can function more efficiently. The liver and kidneys, responsible for processing toxins, have less work, which can improve their overall function. Skin remains healthier, inflammation levels decrease, and the immune system is strengthened. All of this results in a more balanced health and a sense of renewal in the long term. In addition, by attending saunas regularly, the body adapts better to the process of sweating. Over time, the ability to sweat improves, which makes the detoxification process even more efficient. This regular practice not only helps keep the body free of toxins, but also provides a continuous feeling of freshness and well-being. The sweat induced by the sauna is not just a momentary relief or a sensation of superficial freshness. It is one of the most powerful natural detoxification processes that the body can experience. With the elimination of heavy metals, pollutants, impurities, and accumulated toxins, the body finds a state of balance and renewal. In addition, the benefits for the skin, circulatory system, and mental health make the sauna a holistic practice, able to offer a complete cleansing from the inside out. If you are one of those people who struggles to fall asleep every night, turning in bed without being able to turn off your mind, the sauna may be the solution that you are looking for to transform your rest routine. The impact of a sauna session goes far beyond the immediate relaxation we feel during the process. Intense heat, followed by natural cooling of the body, creates the ideal conditions for a deep and restorative sleep. The simple act of sitting in a sauna not only relaxes the muscles, but also calms the mind, regulating the nervous system and preparing the whole body for rest. This abundant sweating is the key to detoxification. As the body expels liquids, it also carries with it a series of harmful substances that accumulate in the body due to pollution, inadequate nutrition, and even everyday stress. One of the major concerns of modern medicine is the accumulation of heavy metals in the body. Substances such as lead, mercury, cadmium, and arsenic can enter our body in many ways. Through contaminated food, air pollution, water, or even everyday products like cosmetics. These metals are not easily eliminated and tend to accumulate in tissues and organs, impairing the functioning of vital systems. Over time, excess heavy metals can cause neurological damage, kidney problems, cardiovascular disease, and even cancer. Fortunately, sauna-induced sweating is an effective way to help the body eliminate these harmful substances. Scientific studies show that heavy metals are expelled through the skin through sweat, relieving the body of the need to process them by the kidneys or liver, which are already overloaded. This makes the sauna a powerful tool for those seeking a deep and regular detox. In addition to heavy metals, our body is also constantly bombarded by pollutants and industrial chemicals. From pesticides in food to the chemicals we breathe daily due to pollution, our body accumulates an impressive amount of foreign and toxic substances. These substances can alter the hormonal balance, affect the nervous system, and compromise immunity. A sauna session can be a way to combat this chemical overload. When we sweat heavily, the body is able to eliminate water-soluble toxins such as bisphenol A, BPA, phthalates, dioxins, and other compounds that are absorbed by the skin or ingested through food. BPA, for example, is a chemical used in plastics that can interfere with hormonal function. Studies indicate that regular exposure to BPA is associated with diseases such as obesity, infertility, and even cancer. Through the sauna, a good part of these compounds is excreted by sweat, reducing the harmful impact they could have on the body. In addition to the internal benefits, The sauna provides a visible detoxification directly on the skin. During the session, pore opening is stimulated, allowing impurities, dirt, and dead cells to be eliminated with sweat. This skin cleansing process is similar to a dermis reset, helping to renew the texture and appearance of the skin. People who regularly attend saunas report that their skin becomes softer, more even and luminous over time. Purifying your pores can also be especially beneficial for those suffering from acne or other skin problems. Clogging of pores with sebum and impurities is one of the main causes of pimples and blackheads. When sweating abundantly, these obstructions are eliminated, and the pores remain cleaner and less prone to inflammation. In addition, the increased blood circulation in the skin during sauna improves oxygenation of cells and favors the elimination of metabolic waste. This promotes more efficient cell regeneration, helping to slow down skin aging and keeping it healthier and resilient. Although the kidneys and liver are primarily responsible for eliminating toxins from the body, sweat functions as a third extremely efficient excretion system. Many toxins that are difficult to eliminate by the digestive tract or urinary system find their escape route in perspiration. Research shows that compounds such as ammonia, uric acid, and urea, byproducts of the body's metabolism, are also eliminated in large quantities through sweat. Under normal conditions, these compounds are filtered through the kidneys, but the heat of the sauna accelerates this process, giving the body an alternative route of excretion. This ability of sweat to eliminate waste and toxins explains why many ancient cultures, from the native peoples of America to the Scandinavians, use saunas or steam rooms as part of healing and cleansing rituals. They intuitively recognize the benefits of the sauna as a way to purify body and mind. In addition to the physical benefits, the sauna can also be seen as a form of mental detox. Stress, in its various forms, deeply impacts the body, affecting not only the mood but also physiological functions. Constant exposure to stress increases the production of hormones such as cortisol, which, when in high levels, can damage the immune system, increase inflammation, and contribute to weight gain. A regular sauna session, in addition to helping eliminate physical toxins, also acts directly on reducing stress. The heat of the sauna relaxes the muscles and promotes the release of endorphins, hormones responsible for feeling well-being. The result is a calmer mind and lighter body, free from the weight of accumulated stress. Attending saunas can therefore be an essential practice for those seeking a complete form of detoxification, not only of the body but also of the mind. The regular detox provided by the sauna offers benefits that accumulate over time. As the body gets rid of harmful toxins and accumulated waste, it can function more efficiently. The liver and kidneys, responsible for processing toxins, have less work, which can improve their overall function. Skin remains healthier, inflammation levels decrease, and the immune system is strengthened. All of this results in a more balanced health and a sense of renewal in the long term. In addition, by attending saunas regularly, the body adapts better to the process of sweating. Over time, the ability to sweat improves, which makes the detoxification process even more efficient. This regular practice not only helps keep the body free of toxins, but also provides a continuous feeling of freshness and well-being. The sweat induced by the sauna is not just a momentary relief or a sensation of superficial freshness. It is one of the most powerful natural detoxification processes that the body can experience. With the elimination of heavy metals, pollutants, impurities, and accumulated toxins, the body finds a state of balance and renewal. In addition, the benefits for the skin, circulatory system, and mental health make the sauna a holistic practice, able to offer a complete cleansing from the inside out. If you are one of those people who struggles to fall asleep every night, turning in bed without being able to turn off your mind, the sauna may be the solution that you are looking for to transform your rest routine. The impact of a sauna session goes far beyond the immediate relaxation we feel during the process. Intense heat, followed by natural cooling of the body, creates the ideal conditions for a deep and restorative sleep. The simple act of sitting in a sauna not only relaxes the muscles, but also calms the mind, regulating the nervous system and preparing the whole body for rest. The duration of the session can vary between 15 and 30 minutes, depending on the tolerance to heat. It is not necessary to overdo the time. The important thing is to allow the body to feel the heat and then gradually cool down. After the sauna, a warm bath helps to reinforce the relaxation effect and prepare the body for sleep. If you have trouble falling asleep or want to improve the quality of your rest, the sauna may be the key that was missing in your routine. Intense heat, combined with deep relaxation and natural cooling of the body, creates the perfect environment for the body and mind to enter a state of total rest. By reducing stress, relieving muscle tension, and regulating body temperature, the sauna paves the way for a deep, continuous, and restorative sleep. If you are looking for radiant, clean skin with that healthy and luminous appearance, the sauna may be the secret you are so looking for. Attending a sauna regularly provides a number of benefits that go far beyond muscle relaxation and stress relief. The direct impact that the heat of the sauna has on the skin is one of the greatest attractions for those who want to improve the appearance and health of the skin in a natural and effective way. The combination of intense heat and deep sweating not only opens pores, but also eliminates dead cells, toxins, and accumulated impurities, leaving skin cleaner, softer, and with a renewed shine. The skin is the largest organ of the human body, and at the same time one of the main barriers of defense of the organism. Daily, it comes into contact with a number of external agents such as pollutants, dust, makeup, and personal care product waste. Over time, these elements can accumulate on the surface of the skin and clog pores, resulting in blackheads, pimples, and a dull, tired appearance. This is where the sauna comes in as a powerful ally in deep skin cleansing. The heat of the sauna, which usually ranges from 158 Fahrenheit to 212 Fahrenheit, causes pores to dilate, allowing impurities to be expelled. This process, called detoxification through sweating, is one of the most effective natural mechanisms that the body has to clean the skin from the inside out. When the body starts to sweat intensely, it releases toxins that were trapped in the pores, allowing the skin to breathe better. Opening pores also facilitates the removal of dead cells, which often get stuck on the surface of the skin, blocking natural shine and contributing to a tired and aged appearance. In addition, when sweating in the sauna, the production of sebum, an oily substance produced by the sebaceous glands, is regulated. Excess sebum is one of the main responsible for the formation of acne and blackheads. Therefore, by attending the sauna, you are helping to balance the natural oiliness of the skin, preventing the appearance of inflammation and maintaining a softer and more uniform texture. Another extraordinary benefit that the sauna provides for the skin is linked to increased blood circulation. When you enter the sauna and your body begins to feel the heat, blood vessels dilate, and the flow of blood to the skin increases considerably. This increase in circulation is extremely beneficial, as it brings more oxygen and nutrients to the skin cells, promoting accelerated cell renewal. Cell renewal is the process by which old and damaged cells are replaced by new cells. Over time, this process can slow down, resulting in skin with an older appearance, spots, and lack of elasticity. The heat of the sauna stimulates this process, helping the skin to regenerate more quickly and efficiently. This means that by attending the sauna regularly, you are contributing to your skin maintaining a young, firm, and radiant appearance for longer. In addition, dilation of the pores and increased blood flow improves skin elasticity. Over time, controlled exposure to heat helps firm the skin and reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. The skin not only looks younger, but also softer to the touch thanks to the removal of dead cells and the increased hydration provided by the sauna. Many people have the impression that sweating too much can dehydrate the skin, but in fact the sauna-induced sweating process can help balance the skin's hydration levels. When you are in the sauna, your body increases its sweat production, which is a natural way to moisturize your skin from the inside out. Sweat contains small amounts of mineral salts, urea, and other compounds that help keep skin hydrated. In addition, sweat acts as a natural lubricant for the skin, keeping it soft and smooth. However, it is important to remember that to ensure that the skin remains properly hydrated after the sauna, it is essential to drink plenty of water before and after the session. Internal hydration is essential for the process of sweating to be effective and for your skin to retain the appropriate level of moisture. After the sauna, applying a good facial or body moisturizer can also help seal in hydration and ensure that skin remains soft and shiny. The heat of the sauna can also improve the skin's ability to better absorb the care products you use in your daily routine. With the pores dilated and the skin cleansed of impurities, moisturizers, serums, and other beauty products penetrate deeper into the skin, enhancing its effects. Therefore, taking a sauna session before applying your skincare products can optimize results and improve the effectiveness of beauty treatments. One of the greatest desires regarding the appearance of skin is to slow down the signs of aging, such as wrinkles, spots, and loss of firmness. The sauna can be a valuable tool in this fight. The increased blood circulation that occurs during a sauna session brings more nutrients and oxygen to skin cells, which helps repair damage caused by free radicals, unstable molecules that accelerate the aging process. In addition, the production of collagen, an essential protein for skin firmness and elasticity, can be stimulated by regular use of the sauna. The heat induces a natural response of the body to regenerate and repair tissues, including skin. With increased collagen, the skin becomes more resistant to the formation of wrinkles and fine lines, keeping it firm and elastic for longer. This makes the sauna a natural ally for those who want a skin with a younger and healthier appearance, without resorting to invasive procedures. For those who struggle with acne, the sauna can be a surprising relief. Acne is usually caused by a combination of factors such as excess oil, dead cells accumulated in the pores, and bacteria that proliferate on the skin. The sauna helps to combat these factors efficiently. By dilating the pores, the sauna allows impurities and excess oil to be eliminated more easily. This reduces the chances of pores becoming clogged and, consequently, the formation of blackheads and pimples. In addition, the deep cleansing provided by the sauna helps to remove bacteria that can cause inflammation and acne outbreaks. The sauna also contributes to the regulation of sebum production. Many people with oily skin produce excessive amounts of sebum, which aggravates acne problems. By balancing the oil-rich skin, the sauna helps control acne outbreaks, making the skin more even and less prone to inflammation. One of the most interesting aspects of sauna is that its benefits are not limited to a specific type of skin. Whether you have dry, oily, combination, or sensitive skin, the sauna can bring significant improvements. For those with dry skin, sweating helps to rehydrate the skin by increasing blood flow and natural oil production. For those with oily skin, the sauna helps to eliminate excess sebum and deeply cleanse pores. Sensitive skins can also benefit from the sauna, provided that use is moderate and appropriate to the skin type. Heat can help soothe irritation, improve circulation, and promote a healthier, more balanced appearance. Integrating the sauna into your routine doesn't have to be a difficult task. Many spas and gyms offer sauna facilities, and for those seeking a more private experience, installing a home sauna becomes an increasingly popular option. The practice can be as simple as taking 15 to 30 minutes a few times a week. This commitment to self-care not only provides moments of relaxation, but also invests in your long-term health. The benefits of sauna go far beyond what you can imagine. With the ability to improve cardiovascular health, reduce stress, and promote detoxification, this ancient practice is a powerful ally in the pursuit of a long and healthy life. Finland's studies are a clear testimony that ancient traditions can provide valuable insights into modern health. So if you are looking for ways to increase your life expectancy and improve your quality of life, considering the sauna as part of your routine may be one of the best decisions you can make. With each session, you not only indulge in a moment of relaxation, but also invest in your future, promoting a longer, healthier, and full of vitality life. If you like this video, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share with those who know that you also need a little more relaxation and health in life. See you next.